Okay. Should be on now. Hopefully.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Cool. Yay. Okay. So, like I said, I just kind of threw this together because everybody was going to be out of town this week, so we're just going to do a one shot. Just Axis Gaming Lunatics. Whenever the map gets relevant, then I will throw the map up. But otherwise, it's going to be a podcast style.
I see what you did there.
Uh
Throw up the map.
huh. Okay.
I feel like I'm starting with disadvantage already.
Yeah.
I'm on my first glass of eggnog. We'll see how many I get through.
Oh, jeez.
For every glass of eggnog you go through, you should take another shot.
Oh, God, on top of the eggnog?
Yeah, bud. Nothing like mixing dairy and eggs and vodka.
Oh, God.
I mean,
what's wrong with
It's
you?
not vodka. You put bourbon in this.
Oh.
Gotta make it good.
There's something very wrong with all of you.
If you make it the whipped
true.
cream vodka, it would just be like a creamier version.
Ooh,
Please don't say
I'm not
that
against
again.
this.
Okay, so does everybody got their weird eggnoggy liquids? Oh God, why does that make it worse?
I think that made it.
I think it made it way worse.
It kind of did.
I have hydration.
I don't have hydration. I have crippling depression.
Oh,
Oh God, it's the wrong one.
the absolute panic.
Sorry, I went to the in studio scene.
I think I saw you for a
Yeah.
second on there.
Okay. So welcome to the Saturday night team. The entire Saturday night team is gone. So I somehow convinced some of my great friends from Axis Gaming and my great friend Owen Albert, who I have just started saying oh, I don't know.
Oh wow.
Oh.
well.
Instead of ooh woo,
Oh, wow.
it's oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh my
God.
God.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Good?
Good.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
In the fairy realm, time holds little power. Days and months drift by without changing the sun or the seasons, for it is emotion, not nature, that shapes the land. Joy ripens harvests overnight, rage summons wild summer growth, and sorrow can plunge entire groves into winter. The noble Fey courts work tirelessly to keep these tides of feeling in balance, but even their vigilance could not prevent the tragedy that befell the Sunsworn court. Queen Soliana once ruled that court with wisdom and compassion, even raising an abandoned infant Fey, Jorfrost, as her own. But his overwhelming emotions birthed dangerous winter magic, and she confined him to a demiplane of eternal snow. Years later, when Princess Shael was ensnared by shadowy enchantment, Soliana freed Jorfrost in a desperate attempt to save her daughter. Instead, he froze both princess and queen where they stood, and transformed the realm into a frozen wasteland. Now, Jorfrost sits upon a frigid throne as self-proclaimed king of the Frostfall Kingdom, and that's where you find yourselves. Currently, standing on the edge of the Feywild, having been contacted by an individual known only by the name Iris Clearwind, Castellan of the Sunsworn Court and beloved of Princess Shael. Lost my train of thought. How about you guys introduce yourselves? We will
That
go
sounds
ahead
like a
and
plan.
start with so unprepared. I'm always unprepared for these spur of the moment things. It's
That's why
awful.
they're spur of the moment.
Right.
It's literally in the name.
Oh God. Okay, so we've got Celeste, Pepper, and Xerith. We will go ahead and start with Celeste. Please introduce your character.
All right. Hello, I am Celeste Leosin. I am playing a female astral elf wizard. She is pale skin. She has one tealish eye and one dark blue eye. Um, she also has mainly white hair except for one blue streak, and she is very much like one track mindset. Um, Trying to go through and get things done, and is often derailed in her one track mindset.
Okay.
That is the list.
Okay. Pepper, what about you? I hope this is the same Pepper. This is gonna get fun.
It is the same Pepper, slightly different. So yes, I am playing Pepper, who is now a Goliath barbarian. And she's got a southern drawl, and she has black hair, and she carries a battle axe. And hanging off her overalls is a worn red dragon plushie, Mr. Bell. And she's a simple lady. She's simple folk who is just here to have a good time.
Okay. And last but not least, go ahead, Xerith.
Hi, I am Alex playing Xerith. He is from the House of Nezop. He is going to be a Drow rogue with the Arachnoid Stalker subclass. He's about 6 foot, dark gray skin, purple hair, and he just wants to shoot some stuff and stab some stuff and solve whatever we're doing.
What is
All
the
right, bud?
arachnoid stalker from?
I don't know.
Did you go digging through my resources again?
No, this is my resource because
Okay.
I saw it, bought it. I just don't remember which book it is.
Mage Hand
I think it's the
Press.
same. Oh yeah, it's the same one, bud. That I'm doing in the other campaign on Thursday night, where I'm not a wizard barbarian.
You're not a wizard barbarian.
I say I'm
Oh,
a
that was
wizard.
a good resource. They had the Street Fighter monk, and I was tempted by that. hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the three of you have been summoned to a quaint little tavern on the edge of the Feywild that is known far and wide for being the last drop of sanity that you can actually get and potentially hold this side of the Feywild. The three of you have been summoned here by Iris Clearwind, Castellan of the Sunsworn Court, with the intention of rescuing her beloved, Princess Shael. As you're all sitting in this tavern built into the tree, what are you all doing on this fine autumn evening?
Definitely
I,
drinking a beer if we're in a tavern.
Okay.
I feel like Celeste is going through writing in a journal, catching up on some much needed writing, because her line of work and who she is in that line of work with usually doesn't allow for her to actually get time to sit down, write, work. So she's taking advantage of that before that last little bit of, you know, chaos can blossom.
Okay. What about you, Xerith?
Zeroth would be just having a drink, maybe fixing the string on his bow and fixing up some arrows and looking around, seeing why is he in a tavern in the Feywild, because this is interesting.
Yeah, as you're fiddling with the string, all you hear from it is and it like wiggles a little bit, trying to like move around your fingers.
I stroke
His
the string a
bow?
little bit.
The bowstring.
Oh my gosh.
Would you say, Zerith?
I just start stroking the bowstring.
Oh God.
This string is weird, but it is engaging.
Are
You
you
all,
one of
the
them
two of you actually
bards?
see this.
Oh dear
Am I?
God.
I don't know why
I
my
mean,
bow is doing this.
I mean, I assumed you were a bard if your bow string is giggling. I don't know. This magic stuff's weird.
It's like
You know what?
serpentining between his fingers, and like it splits halfway down
Oh dear.
and giggles again.
I just feel like this is definitely a bard's wet dream, but no, I wouldn't degrade myself to be a bard.
So as the three of you are still sitting at that table, you hear a door bang open, and standing in the main doorway, you see a very tall Eladrin, very clearly a summer Eladrin that is about 7 feet tall, very strongly built, and you can tell that she is built for combat. She kind of looks around, realizes there's nobody else in the tavern except for the three of you, moves over to all of you and says, "Greetings, I am Iris. I believe I called you all here. What are you doing to that string?"
Trying to get out the knots and giggle so it doesn't do it during combat.
Okay. She grabs it and slams it against the table, and all you hear is a
I thought it was worse than what I was doing.
and the string just kind of lays there flat.
Because that's
Oh,
how you finish it.
seems happy.
Celeste has such a horrified face right now.
So, how are the three of you doing this fine evening?
I
And
got me a beer. I'm good.
I was doing good until the whole bow thing, but I guess I'll be better now that hopefully that's done.
Excellent, because I didn't summon you all here to be fiddling with bowstrings. It's very odd. I don't know what. You know what? It's the Feywild. It happens. So, I know that the details were sparse, but again, I am Iris Clearwind, and I have contracted all of you to help me free my court from the tyranny of a beast by the name of Yorfrost.
is it a dragon?
It is not a dragon. He is a very feral fey. A feral.
Oh, phew. Okay.
No,
I hear
not a
tyranny.
few. A
That
It starts
sounds
fey.
tyranny.
worse.
I thought it was dragon.
Is there dragon? Is there dragon tyranny afoot?
Hope not. I thought that was settled years ago.
God.
I've heard rumors.
So, that being the case, if you're all ready to go, we can explain on the way. Time is of the essence, and I don't like the beer here.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
shucks.
the beer here is created by a family of enslaved halflings. It's not
Oh,
cruelty
What?
free.
I
Oh,
like that.
oh,
That makes it better to me.
well, here, you finish mine then, because
Oh,
I
thank you.
suddenly don't think I want it.
Oh, this tastes so much better now that I learned the origins of it.
Oh
Ugh.
God.
Oh
Celeste has
no.
been drinking water like the whole time. She's like, okay, okay, glad I chose water.
I think the water's safe, right? The water's an okay drink.
Iris kind of
The
looks at it
water.
and she says, "Well, if it's not tears, then yeah, it's probably water."
Was it salty water?
Was it?
Celeste looks at the drink like, I didn't think so.
It's just
Okay.
water.
Well. Oh, good.
So Celeste would have immediately like taken a drink and went, is this water? Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and give me
She's like,
a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Here we
oh
go.
boy. Oh, a natural 20 for a 23.
It's water.
Nice.
It's water.
Good. You're not drinking tears. We're off to a
Right.
great start.
Right. She immediately downs the rest of her water because hydration is important.
Okay.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Iris just kind of stands there waiting for all of you expectantly. Did any of you need to take care of anything before we go, or do you need to fiddle with your string again?
I think I'm good.
I don't
Celeste
really
would
want
have
to
already
watch
been
him do
up,
that.
like walked right next to her, like she's ready to go.
What did you say, Pepper?
I don't really want to watch him fiddle with his string if that's what he's got to do.
Xerath, as you go to grab for the string, all you hear is a
Yeah, I think we need to stop at a shop and get me a new bow, guys, because I don't know how fighting with this is going to work. Maybe I might get advantage because it'll be distracting enemies, but I don't think I want to be stealthy with it.
Yeah. That's.
Mm-hmm. Sound logic.
Xerath, as you pick up the string, it's just kind of like hanging limply there, just dangling, making no sound. Iris grabs the string and puts it in her pocket. No more of that. So, shall we? She holds open the door.
Don't mind
We
if I do.
shall. And Celeste heads out.
Okay.
Pepper follows.
Okay. I need everybody to give me a survival check.
Right
All
off
right.
the bat.
Right off the bat, this is a navigation check.
17.
22.
Okay.
Wow.
17, 22, Xerath got a 9. Xerath, you go one way and Celeste goes the other. Pepper, you're caught in the middle and you grab Xerath and pull him after Celeste, because she actually seems to know where she's going. But Celeste, you follow Iris, and before long, you realize that as soon as you stepped out of the tavern, everything started to change. The terrain that was present when you entered was not the same, and it's beginning to, with every step you take, the seasons are beginning to shuffle by faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
Until finally, the season stops in winter. The forest path that you're walking down is covered in icy snow. The trees are heavy with snowdrifts, and Iris seems incredibly weak. Not so much that she's powerless, more like what the summer sun or the winter sun feels like during the day. It's cold, but you can tell that she is run down.
Mm-hmm.
And as the three of you travel through the snowy woods, you arrive at a wide clearing. Situated in the center of the clearing is a wonderfully looking hut, the walls of which seem to be made out of gingerbread. There's icing and candy and all sorts of delicious things that have been used to build this hut with. And Iris, in her sluggishness, has begun to kind of hang back, and she says, "It seems like we are getting closer to your Faust's court. I'm going to need the three of you to take point." And
Well,
that's where I'm.
shucks, I sure will.
Okay. What do you want to do?
So
Pepper?
I mean, I'm pretty excited about that gingerbread house. Kind of gonna start to beeline towards that unless anyone says otherwise.
I think Celeste would head that way as well, but more out of curiosity, like, why is this here?
I
Um,
would be careful of those guys because I heard a story when I was a kid about a gingerbread house that came to life because it was Baba Yaga's house.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
okay. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
I told you guys. I told you.
Again.
Oh God! All three of you.
Uh-huh.
Celeste, you got an 8. Pepper got a 3. Yeah, 3. Zerith, you got a 14. All three of you, as you look at this hut, an almost magical sensation starts to buzz in your mind. The house looks delicious.
But I hate sweets.
But you
Well,
failed your
maybe
throw.
it's spicy. Gingerbread has kind of got that spiciness to it. Do y'all think it'd be rude if I just took like a little lick of the corner? Is that frowned upon here in the Feywild? I've never been here before.
No.
I
I'm gonna
feel
do it.
like, yeah, I
I'm gonna
feel
do
like
it.
Celeste is like, that frosting looks delicious. And she had, like, her one-track mind has set to going for the frosting.
All right, let's do this, girl. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
Oh
I'm gonna go
God.
lick the corner.
Uh, Zerith, are you gonna try to eat the house?
I'm resisting as much as possible, but his feet won't stop moving forward. I don't like sweets. Why am I going towards it?
Okay, so all three of you gather around the corner of the house. Pepper and Celeste, the two of you just kind of dig in. Uh, yeah, and as the three of you are kind of gathered around the edge, Zerith, give me a wisdom saving throw. Uh, yeah, we'll call it a flat roll. One more time.
Oh, is this a charmed thing? Because I have advantage on those.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, then yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are entranced for a moment, but you kind of like shrug it off and remember that you don't really like candy. Um, but you see Pepper and Celeste just kind of like Pepper just reaches forward and just breaks a whole 2 foot square out of the side of the house, and Celeste is like at the icing.
As you really should not be eating that. You're not supposed to eat things that are not yours, let alone something just you found in the Feywild. Bad.
Who is
I slapped it
eating
out of her
my
hand.
house?
Nah, Mary. I mean, why would you make your house out of gingerbread if you didn't want people to eat it?
Oh, you are not children. You are not children at all. Ah, well,
No.
uh, well, we do have quite a predicament. I forgot to turn the charm defense security system off, and now I have two hoodlums eating my. Why did you take a whole chunk of siding out of my house? That's just mean.
I mean, it's gingerbread, and I love the gingerbreads. I'm so sorry. And she's still just taking bites out
Right.
of the piece. She's like, gingerbread, up.
As the three of you look around, you see a
Mhm.
sweet looking old woman. She leans heavily on a wooden cane to support her hunchback, and you see that there is a giant mass of unruly flyaway hair that hangs over her shoulders. And she smiles kindly at you and holds up what looks like a small rock, and all you hear is a whoop whoop, and the effect is immediately ended. Well,
Well,
It's good to see. It's good that I have visitors. I think it's rude
Mhm.
that you immediately proceeded to eat my house, but I suppose you have a reason for being here?
Is Iris still with us?
Iris is still with you. She's standing kind of in the back. She wasn't really paying attention until the three of you got much closer to the house. And as she draws near, um, she starts to say, you really shouldn't eat food in the Feywild. It will keep you trapped here." Um, and as she kind of looks past you, you see her jaw drops in shock. "Mildred, how did you escape?" she asks, disbelief in her voice. "Oh, you know me. I'm as slippery as a spring eel." The old woman runs an appraising eye over you before motioning all of you to enter the hut. "Well, it's best to get you inside for some tea and explain what you're doing running around with mortals, dearie." Uh, the three of you
I'm gonna.
are freed of the overwhelming urge to eat this house. Um, Iris kind of shuffles past you and moves right into this woman's house.
I guess we're
Feel
going
Can
like,
inside.
I?
yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Celeste was just gonna have like a little bit of icing left on her finger. She's like, well, screw it. It's already there. Lick it off and then follow inside.
Okay. What about you, Pepper?
I'm going to lick what I have left of the siding and try and stick it back on the wall.
Okay. Sleight of hand,
Sure.
I guess. Eh,
Ooh,
I
21.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of lick it and stick it back. It kind of hangs to the side, but the wet parts of the gingerbread have kind of like merged together into some like that texture that a cookie gets when it's been soaked up with too much milk. That's kind of what's going
Oh
on.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, good enough, I suppose. Oh god. I'm just gonna hide inside quickly.
What about you, Zereth?
Zeros would just followed, and he would have just like walked by while they were doing what they're doing, like licking things, and just would have shook his head, be like, "I'm pretty sure they just said if you eat something in the Feywild, you get stuck in the Feywild."
What? Who said that?
The person we came with,
Why didn't she say that earlier?
she said it before you licked it and sticked it to the house.
Shut up.
You hear a soft voice coming from inside the house. "To be fair, she didn't warn you prior to eating my house, so it's kind of on Iris."
Yeah, that's kind of rude, lady.
As you step into the hut, you see everything kind of shifts into a complete 180 of the sweetness outside. As you step in, you realize that the wood underneath your feet is um, rotted and like water soaked. It smells like a swamp in here. There's um, there's all kinds of wooden uh, cupboards that are kind of bowed. The doors have kind of fallen off. There's moss and herbs and fungus everywhere inside this house. And you realize that where there was once an old woman, there's now standing in front of you a green-skinned green hag, a green-skinned hag with stringy hair, and where her wooden walking stick previously was, you see that it is actually the spinal cord of what looks like a dwarf. And she says, "Welcome to my home. What bit of it you didn't eat? We will have to work out the dictates of your contract later. Because you have imbibed food in the Feywild, you will have to bargain your way out. But that's a matter for another time. If you've come seeking help against the Winter King, even with Iris, I would recommend you all turn back now. I do not believe that it is possible to defeat him.
Well, I'm not apparently leaving the Feywild anytime soon, so might as well take down this Winter King.
Oh, excellent! I'm so glad you could find the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was going to whether I was stuck in the Feywild or not. So either way is a yes for me. This is a vacation, honestly.
Ah, excellent, excellent.
Did you say a vacation
Oh, God.
or a vacation?
A vacation, but I am honestly mad at myself for not thinking of vacation.
As the three of you kind of take your places around this weird, swollen table that licks its lips, and like one beady eye kind of looks between the three of you before closing, Iris takes a seat and she says, "Mildred, we came for help, but I know how you are with the rules of the Feywild. Would you be willing to treat with these mortals if I agree to remain here for the duration of their travels?" And Mildred kind of looks at Iris and she says, "Oh, you wish to offer yourself as collateral? Yes, yes, so. Agreed. The contract is struck. So, mortals, you came here for my help, yes? Iris can no longer help you. But if you'll explain just what you wish from me, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement."
That sounds dangerous.
Anybody else?
What do you guys think?
I mean, you happen to have some like magical weapon that one strike will just take him down?
No.
Ugh. Any hints or like tips on fighting him? I mean, any hand up we can get seems like it'd be beneficial.
She chuckles and she says, "Iris told you nothing of what you're going up against, has she?"
No.
No.
Not really, no.
Typical of the Constellan. And she chuckles and she says, "Okay, I suppose we shall start from the beginning. Persuade me to help you all." And as she kind of grins, her mouth grins a little too wide for her face. It's got like a blobfish grin where it's like super, super wide. And she waits patiently for you all to convince her to give you all her assistance.
Okay, I think I know how this works. She wants us to kiss ass. So, oh, great hag who eats the souls of children, help us stop this cold king winter person, and then children will be able to find your delicious house later.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
All right. 18.
She just looks at you. Her eye, like, she just arches an eyebrow and she says, "I don't know if they should let you talk."
I was just thinking that myself.
But she
Oh,
chuckles
no.
for a moment and then
Sure.
sighs. Go ahead, Celeste.
Yeah, Celeste was just gonna shrug like, I mean, I was gonna help him with that, but
Mildred kind of chuckles, but then she sighs. As she sighs, leaves flutter from her hair down to the ground. As they like fall to the ground, they kind of wither and turn to dust. Very well. I suppose you deserve to know the truth. You know, I'm surprised Iris didn't explain this to you, but I actually knew Jorfrost. I crafted the prison that held him for centuries. Soliana, good friend, weak queen, but great friend. I served her long before Frost claimed her court. I even helped sever the princess's soul to save her from a darker fate, though it haunts me still. I imagine Iris brought you here because of my role in that.
And what was your role? Percy.
Well, she kind of chuckles at you and she says, well, as I said, I crafted the prison that held him bound, but it seems that even despite my abilities, Soliana decided to free him, thereby creating all of this madness. And she like gestures wildly out the window toward like the frost covered uh, landscape. And I suppose now Iris here feels responsible and wants other people to clean up her messes, as is her purview.
So this guy used to be in a prison, and we need to put him back in a prison?
She kind of chuckles and she just looks over at Iris completely dumbfounded. And she says, well, I would imagine that Iris would like you all to deal with this Fae because he is a member of her court and is thereby incapable of eliminating him herself. But the problem you now face is that while I have extensive knowledge of the situation, you have not explained to me why I should help you. Mortals are so unreliable these days.
Thought I did explain why we should help her. So if we help her, kids will come eat her house some more. But okay.
Are you threatening me?
No, I thought that's what you wanted. If they come here and eat your house, then you get their souls.
No, I don't want people eating my house, children or otherwise. What is wrong with you?
Why do you make it out of
I,
food then?
Because I
I'm
like
highly.
building my house out of confections.
All right, you're weird.
You're weird.
Do you want us to help you build your house out of something that people don't want to eat? We could do that, and then you could give
and
us some
then
info.
and then the children wouldn't want to go through and eat your house, but then you get their souls.
I don't. What is
I'll
wrong?
keep bringing up children.
What is wrong with all of you? What? Why the fixation of children's souls? Do I need to call the
I would like to go on
authorities?
the record. I did not say nothing about the kids.
I'm just concerned, I have 3 strangers in my house. You all come over here, you try to eat my home, and then you want to recreate my home with the intention of collecting children's souls. I don't know if are you all villains?
So I hope
Not
not.
intentionally.
And her eyes narrow. I need all of you to give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Advantage.
Well, that was a 5 for me.
Oh, I rolled an 11 on both of them.
Zereth. Zereth's dead.
No.
Oh no.
Maybe he froze.
Possibly.
Okay. Moving on. You see Mildred's expression, while somewhat confused, begins to soften. A small crooked smile tugs at her lips, and she says, perhaps you aren't like the others. I I do not know of your past exploits, but I can tell that you have all faced terrors that would send most Fae fleeing. Maybe, just maybe, you can stand where we cannot. And as she says this, she reaches beneath her moss-woven cloak and withdraws a faintly glowing crystal sphere.
Mhm.
This was meant to be a key, or a weapon, or both, but it's incomplete, unfinished, and unusable. Still, in your hands it may yet become what it needs to be. And she holds it out and she says, "You want the sphere?"
Yes, please.
What
But you
will
make
you
me feel like I
Go ahead.
like lose my soul if I reach for it, and that makes me might uncomfortable.
She chuckles for a moment. Pepper, give me a persuasion check.
An 18.
Woo, you had to be an 18.
Yes.
Against her 18, she smiles widely and she says, "This will only take the soul of your Faust. Uh, by all means, please take it." And as she holds it out and places it on the table, you see that her fingers are trembling slightly as she holds this sphere out and places it on the table. "Take it. I fear what it may become, but fear alone cannot save the court. I will keep Iris here as collateral. Use it wisely, and may the last warmth of autumn guide you, even though I do not intend to. I will say, the sphere requires one more ingredient. A Frostmander tail, and I'm fresh out. You'll need to find one on your way, wrap the tail around the sphere, and complete the spell. Once you deal with your Faust's physical form, simply place the orb into his mouth to trap his soul. Deal?"
Well, I'll look at my companions before just agreeing.
As she says the word deal, she kind of flicks one of her hands, and a small sheet of like thin bark appears, and you see it like what looks like a bone pen gouging words on the bark as she's creating a what is very clearly a fake contract. She kind of lays it out on the table and she says, "By all means, if you agree to these restrictions, feel free to sign your names here."
All right. I heard something from the family. The last time someone in my family signed a contract, they had to go do something that took them a really long time. I need to read it.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right. I'm not good at these. 6.
Oh no.
6? Oh God.
Yep.
Um. Okay. Let me scroll down here. You go ahead and give me an investigation check one more time.
All right. Can only get worse. Nope, 20.
Okay. Uh, as you read through it, a lot of it is just legal gobbledygook that doesn't really make much sense. But near the end, you actually see a bit of very clear writing that says, by accepting this contract, the mortal, hereafter referred to as the surprisingly willing participant, consents to engage in mutually delightful shenanigans with the Fey patron. Failure to uphold one's end of the bargain may result in minor inconveniences such as spontaneous glitter eruptions, unprovoked musical numbers, and temporary transformation into a woodland creature no larger than a teapot. All payments are due upon completion, upon moonrise, or upon the next dramatic gasp, whichever is funniest.
Oh yeah, well I am glad I read this contract. I think it needs a little modification before I might be able to agree with it. Like, I don't know, about being turned into a singing musical number for your pleasure.
It's not for my pleasure, it's more for entertainment value. Okay, fine, fine. And she grabs the bark back, and all of the lettering on the bark erases, and it starts writing a completely new contract. After a few moments, she lays it back out on the table. And while she's laying it out, she's kind of sort of like sliding it subtly toward Pepper.
I'm not
Read
them
it.
reading sorts, ma'am.
Oh. She just kind of like slides it over to Celeste. You seem intelligent.
So Celeste is like, okay, time to go through and read the
Oh,
contract.
God. Investigation check.
She got a 10 though.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
You kind of get hung up about halfway through it, and it says Form 7B Interrealm Agreement of Mild Mischief. Upon signing, the Immortal acknowledges, I understand that time in the Feywild is unpredictable. I understand that time outside the Feywild is also unpredictable due to staffing shortages. I agree to the optional add-on package Whimsy Unleashed. I understand that choosing no for any option still counts as yes. Signed below, preferably in glitter ink.
I don't like the fact that apparently consent is not a thing in the Feywild.
You hear a gasp from Mildred, and she says, "Oh my, that's not well. I mean, you're not
Uh,
wrong. Okay, fine. I'll rewrite it again." She takes the contract back, and it clears itself again and starts rewriting it again. Do you all want some tea while we wait?
Oh no, I don't
I
want
love
anything
some
from
tea.
this place. No, you're not supposed to eat things from people in the
Mildred
What
Feywild.
I
is
got
like
gingerbread stuck in my
Mildred is
throat.
rushing over to Pepper with a tea with a teacup with what looks like green water in it.
Please
Oh,
do not drink that, Pepper.
I don't. I'm
Celeste was
gonna
gonna
smell it.
politely, refuse, and she was gonna go over to the wall where Pepper had eaten, and she was gonna start casting mending because I forgot that was a thing she had. Might as
Okay.
well fix my mistake.
You all feel a small wave of magical energy come burst from this contract as it kind of like completes and then lays itself out on the table. Mildred seems to be like tipping this teacup of green water toward you, Pepper. It tastes good. I invite you to try it.
What kind is it?
It's swamp water.
Oh, you know what? I'm just so full right now. I just ate so much gingerbread, and I just don't think I could have a drop. But thank you, ma'am.
Oh, well, fine. Okay. Do you want to check the contract before you all continue?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Do we get advantage because we know she keeps tricking us?
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I
I'll
feel
give you
like
advantage.
Celeste, while mending the wall, will lean
17.
over and also do the same. Like,
Celeste is just kind of like eyeballing it through the window.
yep.
Okay, and so you see a far more fleshed out contract here. And this is. Hang on. I gotta find my fake contracts.
How many do you have?
Look, I've been writing a Feywild adventure for a while. Okay, the mildly concerning Fey contract. Okay. So at the very top of the contract, it says version 3.1.7 certified by the Court of Reasonably Chaotic Affairs. Hear ye, let it be magically, mischievously, and moderately legally known that the mortal who accepts this contract, hereafter referred to as the surprisingly willing participant, enters into a mutually delightful arrangement with the underside entity, hereafter the sparkliest threat. This document is binding across all realms, realities, dreams, daydreams, fever dreams, and at least one bakery where time loops on Sundays. Article 1. Purpose of shenanigans. The sparkliest threat agrees to render assistance, provide enchantment, or bestow a boon of questionable practicality. The surprisingly willing participant acknowledges that the end result may be helpful, harmful, or creatively interpreted, depending on the lunar mood. Article 2. By signing, the participant willingly accepts the possibility of one or more of the following side effects. Spontaneous glitter eruptions may occur from pockets, pores, ambitions, or regrets. Unprovoked musical numbers. Backing chorus not included, batteries sold separately. Temporary transformation into a woodland creature somewhat larger than a teapot. Species chosen at random, duration varies for comedic timing. Unexpected rhyming. The curse gets worse the longer it verse. Mild to severe whimsy. Article 3. Terms of payment. Payment shall be rendered to the sparkliest threat in one of the following forms. 1. Secret the participant has never told anyone, including themselves. Self-delusion does apply. 3 compliments, flattery optional but encouraged. A shiny object of no actual value but significant sentimental worth, or equivalently, 2 sandwiches of exquisite craftsmanship. Payments are due upon completion, upon moonrise, or the next dramatic gasp, which is funniest. Article 4. Obligations to the Fae. The sparkliest threat agrees to provide the exact boon requested, or the closest thing that rhymes with it, or the thing they think you meant but didn't actually say, or something they found interesting at the time. The participant acknowledges this as both fair and entertaining. Responsibilities of the mortal. The surprisingly willing participant agrees to not complain excessively. 1 dramatic sigh per day is permitted. Refrain from attempting to define fair, reasonable, or literal in the presence of the Fae. Avoid cold iron, sarcasm, or excessive logic within 15 feet of the sparkliest threat. Participate in shenanigans with enthusiasm, reluctance, or interpretive dance. Article 6. Breach of contract. Are you guys having fun yet?
Oh, yeah.
And Pepper signs it.
Right. Pepper actually starts signing it above the Article 6 where it says breach of contract. Pepper, as you're looking, you realize that Article 6 says, should the participant fail to uphold their obligations, the sparkliest threat may impose 1 minor repercussion chosen from the list below. Their shadow may occasionally wander off. All spoons in their possession turn into slightly judgmental teaspoons. Their left shoe acquires a mysterious intermittent squeak. Endlessly active, does not end even upon their death. They become unreasonably good at guessing the weight of fruit. Repeat offenses may escalate to moderate nuisances, including but not limited to permanent mild sparkle, unrequested fairy gossip, in parentheses it says cruel, or being followed by a polite but ominous raccoon. And then it just says Article 7, signatures. And there's 3 lines there. You see that Mildred kind of like reaches over with a long hook claw and signs her name on the contract, and she kind of waits patiently at all of you.
Are we good to sign this one? Because I already did.
God. Do we all have to sign it?
Mildred just kind of like nods her head pleasantly. Oh, yes. You're welcome to look at the fine print. And she like gestures to a bit of fine print that actually grows smaller the longer you look at it.
Right, I try to quickly glance at it so it doesn't get smaller as I look at it, just to quickly read it.
It says all clauses, subclauses, or whimsy clauses are eternally binding. Contract void where prohibited by dragons. Paper is edible but not recommended.
Damn it. I guess. Are we not allowed to create our own contract?
Mildred just kind of says, I have been drafting this thing for hundreds of years and I've never received this kind of pushback from mortals. Fine. Write your own contract.
This has become contracts.
Yeah, it's just contracts in the snow.
It's going to be really simple. I hereby give them what they need to stop the snow person. And if they fail, you get the Goliath soul.
Excuse
All
me?
right, I think that's pretty good.
Whose soul?
Deal! And she like scribbles into the bottom of the contract.
All right.
I'm not signing that one. I'm not signing that one.
Look, I spelled Goliath wrong.
Work that way? Is there no like spell check in the Feywild?
Investigate on the contract. And then, Xerath, I need you to do a sleight of hand or deception, one of the two.
Wait, what? You need deception or
Deception or sleight of hand.
23.
All you had to do was beat a 17. Okay. Yeah, it's very clear, Pepper, that he did misspell Goliath. He also did not put a capital G in it, so it's not really even a proper noun. So it just says Golth on it. Xerath, you successfully managed to pass this off as a legitimate contract. Mildred signs it, and she, like, pauses for a moment. She says, something doesn't feel right. Oh well. I need all 3 of you to sign it, by the way.
Sign it quick.
Signing.
Celeste, I feel like is finished mending the house, and she'll come in and sign it.
The contract glows slightly, and then it disappears in a flash of light, and Mildred says, something tells me I should get spell check for my contracts, and I don't know why. Oh well. I'm sure it's nothing. And she passes over this sphere to all of you. And she says, well, I suppose all you need is a reiteration of how to use it. You'll need a Frostmander tail. I'm sure you can find one. They're all over the forests. But I'm out and I don't particularly feel compelled to go find one. For the trouble you caused in my perfectly crafted contracts. But once you deal with your Faust physical form, just place the orb in his mouth, and it will suck out his soul and trap it in the sphere. Sound like a plan?
Celeste
I
silently
suppose.
nods.
What was that, Pepper?
I suppose that sounds like a plan.
Mildred kind of smiles widely and she says, "Now, I have opened the path. It will lead you to, well, it will lead you somewhere. I can't guarantee where it will lead you, but it will lead you somewhere. Um, I need you to leave my home until the contract is complete. Don't eat it on your way out, please."
Yes, ma'am.
Especially because I fixed it.
No
Oh, it
interest
looks
in
so
it at all.
good.
What'd you say, Pepper?
That it looks so good now. The house.
Yeah, because Celeste was casting mending like the entire time that the contract said. She was like, "Well, I'm not writing it. I might as well make myself useful." Mending on the house.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, yeah,
she's just outside, just holding his piece of gingerbread, going mending, 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 mending.
yes.
Okay.
Placing on the house, mending, like like one of the staple gets, but it's her hand
So,
magically mending.
as the rest of you are sitting there in the room, you hear this weird rubbery stretching sound, and then you hear a as the three of you are ejected from the house and thrown out into the frost covered ground. The door slams shut, and all you hear from inside is, "Good luck."
Oh, good. That went way better than what I thought it was going to be.
Better than you were expecting.
Yeah, I was pretty right about it being a Baba Yaga in there.
My name is Mildred.
She's got good hearing.
Oh no.
You
We
look at the
must go
house, and there's
quick.
two giant gingerbread ears on the side of the house.
No, I didn't do that. I want to make it clear.
What's the yellow stuff out in the ears?
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Oh, God.
I know that much.
Celeste takes a moment, like she goes through and gestures her arms and and legs in a way to create like a little snow angel, and then gets up. Like to her, this is her getting up above the table. This is 100% her making a snow angel.
Okay, so I need, as you all kind of look around the clearing, you realize that the way you came from is no longer there, but there does seem to be a clearing between the tree lines leading deeper into the forest.
So we need to find a frostmander, whatever that is.
Right. I think it
Mhm.
is a frostmander, and so it must be a plant, I believe.
Why would it have a
Could be an
tail?
animal. Most likely is an animal.
You know, that would make sense too, but why would it be called a frostmander, not a animander?
You don't hang around animals very much, do you?
I do, they're just different types, I guess.
Well, I'm suspecting it's like maybe an amphibian of sorts. I could be
Makes
wrong.
Uh, Pepper, go ahead and give me a nature check with advantage. Pepper is kind of an animal person.
She is a farmer, so she grew up around animals. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, you recognize the name. Well, you've heard of frostmanders. Most manders refer to an amphibian type of lizard. Salamanders, frostmanders, gerrymanders. They all have different roles in the natural cycle. Some more valuable than others, as is the case of gerrymander. Um, that being said, you also know that frostmanders are fairly common in the Feywild.
Um, I assume I would know, like, we need to probably head towards water then.
Yeah, that'd probably be a fair assessment. Um, I would say that you have a fair understanding that While they're normally only found near icy caverns outside of their season, they are widely found throughout the Feywild during the winter seasons.
Just everywhere.
Yeah, just kind of everywhere.
All right, folks, we just need to be looking for little footprints. I mean, these critters are just everywhere. I'm sure we'll come across a couple of them. We can have some extra tails if we need them. And I'd like to look for like little tracks as we walk along.
Okay.
I would like to help her.
Okay.
Same. Looking down, looking for feet prints.
Okay, let's do
Or
a
should
let's do a group survival check with advantage. Because you're
advantage.
all three helping each other.
Okay. Then I got 19.
Man,
I got a 15.
19, 12, and
12.
15. Yeah, so you all managed to find, after a few minutes, a deep set of tracks made clearly by something with 6 legs. And trudging through the frigid forest, uh, you follow these tracks deeper into the forest, even as the wind whistles softly over deep snowdrifts. The quiet is broken by the cawing of crows that drift from a massive purple and blue leaved tree. A thick layer of frost coats its branches, and frozen squirrels cling to its trunk, their small bodies encased in solid ice. In contrast, a murder of white feathered crows caws away merrily, flitting from branch to branch without care.
So there's actually like frozen squirrels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's actually frozen squirrels clinging to the side of this tree trunk. Like frozen solid, like they're actual ice cubes.
You guys
They
hungry?
got squirrelsicles.
Yeah. Could be good. 14.
You want one?
Feel
I
like
could probably reach it.
feel like Celeste would like gesture out her hand and like begin what would be the beginnings of a firebolt.
Okay.
It would just be like it would just be way easier to cook them.
That's true. Are you hungry?
Would this be considered eating food in the Feywild, though? I mean, hunting and finding a random house should be two different things.
Yeah, I think that's different. We found them.
Yeah, just like the house. All right.
I think Celeste would just be like, no, there goes my idea. She would just be like, no, I'm not chancing it. Eventually, she has to get back to work.
Okay. Um, as you all are deciding whether to eat these squirrels or whether it's a violation of some kind of unwritten Feywild rule about eating food essentially off of the ground. Um, uh, I will let any of you three roll either survival or perception.
I will roll survival. Have decent survival. 21.
Okay.
Um,
17 perception.
I'll
Okay.
go perception as well. 11.
Okay. Celeste, re-roll you with nature. Do a nature check with advantage.
Okay. That was a nat 20 for a
Oh,
23.
of course it was.
Good
Okay.
answer.
Okay, so Xerith, with a 21 survival check, you are mulling over the potential restrictions of whether a frozen solid squirrel off the side of a tree counts as eating food in the Feywild. But as you're mulling this over, you realize that there are many creatures, including quite a high number of blue-skinned, six-legged salamanders of some kind, that have succumbed to what seems like an unnatural cold. There's dead squirrels, dead frostmanders, dead salamanders, dead gerrymanders. There's one guy that's frozen solid, half submerged in the snow, with a name tag that just says Jerry on it. And it is very clear that what you see here is evidence of your frost's growing influence against those without proper frost protection.
You know, I was told if you ever ran into a man named Terry to just end their life as he notches his bow.
What are you talking about?
I think I'm destined to kill this man, which is why we ran into him. To make sure I end his suffering.
That frozen
Celeste
popsicle?
Yeah,
is just blinking. Like, what the hell are you on about?
by Jerry. Glad I never knew you. And unleashes an arrow.
You all just follow the arrow's trajectory, and you realize that the arrow lands against what looks like a large block of ice, but upon closer inspection, you realize the arrow has gone straight through a man's head, and he's very clearly middle-aged, balding, hairline receding, with like a cardigan and a white pop collar up, and with the same name tag that just says Jerry / Mander on it.
You're welcome.
Does he have a tail?
He does not have a tail.
It's not who we're looking for.
Pepper, with your perception check, you notice a stark difference in how the cold affects the local wildlife. Obviously, the squirrels lie frozen solid on branches. There is clearly a dead body of a man that it seemed to affect negatively. And you see more of those blue-skinned, six-legged animals that you recognize as frostmanders that have all been affected negatively by it. However, all of the white crows that are perched nearby seem strangely unharmed. You see even a few of the adult crows are actively feeding berries to their chicks in their nests.
Ooh. I do have speak with animals as a ritual. Can I start to get that ready?
Yes, you can absolutely do that. I don't know
Okay,
why I
guys.
didn't plan for the eventuality of talking animals.
I took Wild Heart for a reason.
Celeste, with your nature check and a nat 20, you recognize the berries almost instantly. They are a bright pink and purple hue, and it's very clear that they are burberries. And they are widely known, even outside of the Feywild, to be excellent sources of insulation against the cold. A handful of them can protect a normal mortal for at least a day.
Okay, so she would immediately like go over to them and start picking them.
Okay.
No words exchanged yet.
Okay. Pepper, you start casting it ritually. It's gonna take about 10 minutes. Xerath, what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm looting the body.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Alright. I have to figure out what is on this gerrymander. I got a 4.
You realize you're gonna have to chip through the ice to actually be able to loot the body.
Good thing you're ritual casting it. Can you send a fireball over here? Or no, don't fireball me. Wait. Fire bolts. Fire bolts. I know there is a difference. Do not fireball me.
Celeste shrugs as she's going to go through a firebolt. It specifically
You hit it. You hit it with a firebolt. Is that what you said?
yes.
Zerith, you are leaning down to examine the fire, to examine the ice, and you feel a burning, searing firebolt whiz right past you and sear your eyebrows off. But it hits the ice and melts Gerrymander's body, freeing it from the ice.
Oh, as his back is still turned to them, he will grab a quill and ink out real quick and draw on new eyebrows, so they will never know the difference.
Performance check.
All right. Where's performance? All right, under perception. Oh God. Hey, 18.
Those eyebrows look like they were painted by Picasso himself. Can't tell the difference.
Mwah, buffer. Shit.
I'm not sure if Picasso means that's a good thing or a bad thing.
He didn't catch it either.
She's a good artist. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. So did you still want to eat? Did you still want to eat him? Did you still want to loot him?
Yeah. I stick my head right through the hole.
Oh God. Okay. So you dig around inside Jerry for a moment, and you realize that you're gonna have to dig through his body to get to his pockets. Did you roll investigation? Yeah, with 4. Go ahead and roll investigation again.
Can't be worse. Oh, it can be way better. Natural 20.
Oh God. Okay.
Ooh.
You pull out what looks like a handkerchief of some kind. But because of how you got to it, pocket, you also realize that there's a spleen attached to it. The handkerchief set is faded blue cloth embroidered with the initials JM in thread that definitely wasn't this brown when it was stitched. It smells faintly of peppermint schnapps and desperation. And on one corner, somebody has written in very shaky yet indelible ink, "Do not forget the biscuits this time." Also, there's a spleen.
Guys, I got the spleen. I knew I'd find something on this corpse. Let's put it on ice and sell it on the black market.
Celeste, you just see Zero stand up and he's got a spleen in his hand.
She's gonna use up her well, I was like, she's gonna use up her one dramatic sigh. But that's not part of the contract. So she's just gonna be like and just go back to picking the berries.
All you hear is that's one.
She's
snuck it into the fine print.
You know it, baby. Okay. I think about after. I think Pepper, your ritual would just be completing. Is this you finish your ritual casting of Speak with Animals?
I'm gonna look to the crows because they seem to be smart and surviving well. So, excuse me there, Mr. and Mrs. Crow.
Yeah, what do you
do
want?
you have a minute? Oh, okay. We're looking for some. Well, we're looking to end this winter.
Oh, that'd be nice.
how?
It fucking sucks in here. It's cold.
Yeah.
Nobody likes it. Like these berries taste awful. Like you gonna actually do something about it?
Wait, the berries that Celeste was just picking, they taste bad?
No, the winter. You can do something about the winter. Yeah, well, I mean the berries
Yes.
taste bad, yeah, but we're crows. We
Yes.
don't really have taste buds.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Yes, we're gonna We're gonna try and end this winter here. We need to take down that there Winter King. we need to get a Frostmander tail, and then we need to find that Winter King. And I was wondering if you might perchance be able to help us with any of that.
Lady, are you blind? There's frostmanders all over the place. Look, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. And
You're right.
he's like pointing out
You're right.
all of these dead frozen frostmanners.
I'll just go grab one and snap the tail off of a couple of them.
Hey, she's got some brains in her. Good, good. Now, what are you gonna do about the winner?
Now, we need to find the Winter King.
Oh, I can't help you with
Any
that.
you don't know where this winter's coming from? Like,
No,
there's
I'm a
no
crow. What do you
convenient
think?
central.
Why would I know
Well, is
anything
there
about going on?
maybe there's a colder spot where all this is just blowing from?
I don't know. I don't even know what that means, lady. What's your problem?
You don't understand how weather works?
No, I understand. Oh, ma'am,
'Cause
I'm
you
gonna
brought
have to get my cousin Patricia to deal with you because
I'd
you are
like to speak to your
disrespectful.
manager.
Did
I'd
you
like to
just
speak to your manager, Patricia, please.
fine? And you see this old looking crow, very clearly a crow with like a pot belly and a weird feather pattern that makes it look like he's wearing like a tank top white shirt with like a wide band sweats around. And he like flutters up a few branches and talks to a very corpulent looking white crow with what is very clearly a bottle blonde bouffant with a leopard print kerchief around her neck, and she flutters down and she's, "Hi, sweetie, what can I do for you? I'm sorry about my cousin.
Oh, it's fine. We've all
I'm the
got one of them
branch
in the
manager. What can I
family.
do for you? Oh, your hair is so pretty."
The branch manager is killing me inside. We were just we're trying to bring an end to this winter for y'all. Any chance you know where this Winter King is?
Oh, no, sorry, I
Or
can't help you with that. Yeah, no.
is there like a cold front that's been moving in from a certain
Well,
direction?
yeah, I'm sure there's always a cold front moving in from somebody, but you know, we try not to get involved in things that are going on in the forest. Like we're just passing through, you see, and we never know. The winter's not part of the family. The source is probably not part of the family. We just try to keep our noses clean. You understand?
Oh yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm gonna
Now,
look at
sweetie, I
my.
do have to let you know you do have split ends. If I give you a
Oh,
card, will you come into my salon so I can please help you?
oh. Well, shucks.
Honey, you
Yeah.
need the time in the salon.
I'm not much for me time, but I suppose I could
Oh, no,
prioritize
baby.
that
This is
once in a
not you
while.
time. This is for me. Your hair is an abomination and is an affront to my sensibilities. It'll even
Feel
be
like
on the house.
what? Do you, do you have a portfolio or something? I mean, not that I'm. I mean,
Now, what is
yes,
your problem, lady? Like, I'm a crow. I don't have a portfolio. Where would I store it?
I don't know. You all are very good at collecting things, so I just
What
thought
is
maybe
that
you
supposed
had
to mean?
some.
That's a magpie.
Oh,
Like,
is it?
yeah. Are you trying to say that I'm some kind of cheap bird that
I
just
never said that. You're
collects
putting words in my
stuff
mouth.
because they're shiny?
Well, I mean, you don't like shiny?
I do like shiny, but I don't collect cheap stuff.
I never said cheap
But then
stuff.
again,
Why are you
I
putting
guess
words
if
in
you
my
come to
mouth?
my salon, I would be collecting some cheap stuff because you'd be there.
Okay, well, you're talking yourself right out of a customer, ma'am.
I mean, at this point, I'm doing you a favor. Like, it doesn't help me at all. Like,
You
your
were
split ends are
saying it was for
terrible.
you. Maybe I like them because
I,
I like splitting things
oh, honey, you
with
are
my
the
axe.
only one, but that's fine. Let me give you my card. I will see you in my salon if you decide to come this way.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Thanks for the card.
She like
I handed.
she pulls like a big like 11 by 7 sheet of paper from inside her feathers and like throws it down at you. It's laminated.
My fancy. This is the nicest card I'd ever seen.
It just says Patricia's Beautification Salon.
I'm gonna just hand it to Celeste. Here. I'm not really one for salons. You seem you are more fancy than me.
She'll like take a look at the card, like very confusedly, and then just like put it in her pocket.
Patricia just
And
kind of looks at you, Pepper, and she says, she needs it too.
I'll pass that along to her. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
You
your
both
help.
should come in. Then I'll really be collecting shiny cheap crap.
Is there some way for me to just end this ritual? Because I think I'm done now, and I've taken enough psychic damage
I mean, I
from
don't know.
you.
It's your spell. Like you just as you release the spell, it just cuts her off, and you can tell she is livid about having been cut off mid sentence. You see this Patricia bird just starts flapping and cawing at you angrily, and you can tell she is calling you every name in the book.
Well,
I
that
like how
went
to
well.
Celeste. Yeah, I liked how to Celeste it's just angry cawing.
Yeah.
So she's just confused, didn't hear anything. Probably about the time that she's finished picking the berries. Maybe.
Yeah,
Depending on how many there were.
We're coming over to you next. Right about this time, you do actually manage from several bushes. You have to pick a handful here and a handful there because you can tell that even with the magical nature of these burberries, that even this magical winter is starting to affect them. But go ahead and give me a nature check with advantage.
That's a 10.
10? Okay, you managed to just barely get enough to give each of you 8 of these burberries, which you realize may not give you enough protection for a full day, but maybe about 8 hours.
Okay, so she's gonna hand them out and then silently like go through and like throw them into her mouth.
All of them?
And then no, she'll just go through and throw one in. Wait for the panic of this is the Feywild, you shouldn't eat them, and then explain the effects and that you can find them not in the Feywild too.
Oh, okay. So, you explain to your companions that burberries will offer you all protection against even magical winter effects like harsh weather and snowstorms. But because you weren't able to collect a large amount of them, at best you can offer them about 8 hours of protection for each of you.
And it tastes all right.
Constitution saving throw, Celeste.
That is a 6.
Tastes like a
Uh-oh.
bird's feather.
Tastes like bird.
Oh, I like chicken and crow.
That's oddly
As you look
specific.
over, you see Patricia is actually actively being held back by her cousin as she's trying to fly off of the branch at you.
She's taking her earrings off.
Yeah, like her two hoop earrings are like in the ground underneath the tree, and her bouffant has like fallen to a side. Her leopard print kerchief is like swaying in the wind angrily. Her stretchy pants are like stretching to the max.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm gonna eat this berry.
And that, I think, is where we're going to take a quick 5-minute break while you guys are chowing down.
All right. Chow, 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 chow. Be like an ostrich who's laying down in a summer beach.
So we're
What?
back. Without any context to that statement, we're just going to move right along. So,
It's always the best way.
it always is this way. So, as you all are chowing down on these berries, you are now in possession of a Frostmander tail, which is what Mildred sent you into the forest for to begin with. It seems like you now have some protection against the harsh magical winter around you, but the only thing left is to find the the Frostfall Court, which is the location of the former Sunsworn Court, the court that Iris was belongs to. So, as the three of you are kind of standing in this forest path, Patricia's still trying to get at you, Pepper. She seems really upset. Her cousin Vinny finally just lets her go, and she falls face first down into the snowbank, and it seems like she may be getting even angrier, clawing at you.
I laugh.
Man. Oh, I'm gonna
Is
do a
that bird
hair
gonna
flip
have a
at
heart
her.
attack?
Hang on. Pepper, one more time.
I'm gonna do a hair flip towards her. Toss toss. Pull a Galinda.
Toss, toss.
Toss toss.
Ball gown.
I just watched that today too.
I saw it on Broadway, so
Oh yeah, so
the
good.
the movie was just like, okay, codependency issues, got it. Moving on. Um, yeah, she seems apoplectic. As she tries to toss her own hair, it falls off, and you realize that the bleach blonde bouffant she had was actually a wig, and there is a bald patch in her feathers where the wig had been covering up.
Oh no. Y'all, we need to move on. Let her have her dignity. Alopecia isn't a laughing matter.
All of the crows around you start cawing raucously as you say that.
Oh no. Go, let's go, let's go. Quit laughing, just move.
Celeste, as we're walking, is just going to be like, was that bird about to have a heart attack or something?
Um, she just had opinions about things that
Just had
I don't
opinions.
care about
I know
much.
all. I know all about bird folk and them having opinions. And she's just gonna leave no context, go walk.
So what are we supposed to do with this tail? She just holds up like a handful of ales that she snapped off.
There's like 8 Frostmander tails in your hand.
Do I just like stick them in the orb? I don't understand how this magic stuff works.
Yeah, stick it right in the hole.
Is there a hole in the orb?
Celeste would like to arcana her way through try to figure out what purpose the salamander or the frostmander's tails and the orb have to do with each other.
You do recall that Mildred did tell you that all you had to do was hold the Frostmander tail to the orb, and it would do the rest.
Okay. So all you have to do is take one of those tails and touch it to the orb. And
Okay.
then it would do its thing.
Should I do that or should we do that now?
I mean, We could.
Yeah,
Because,
do it.
and I mean, you have like 7 more if it is a time sensitive thing. So,
That's true. All right. Let's try it.
Okay. So you just want to hold out one tail toward it?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the rest in my pocket.
Okay. As you go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Pepper. Okay. 14.
14. Dang it. Okay, that's fine.
Barbarian.
That's fine. It's fine. You hold out one of the tails to the orb. Nothing spectacular happens. Uh, the severed point of the tail, the stump end of the tail, kind of like sticks to the side of the orb, and it starts flailing slowly as if it was in a breeze. The orb
Ew.
glows softly, and where there was a glassy surface, uh, inside the orb clouds over like the inside of a crystal ball. Like there's a fog cloud now held and contained inside this orb. It's very clear that the spell, the soul trap that this orb is meant to perform, is active and usable.
Okay. Does someone want to hold on to this orb or should I? I'm nervous about it now.
Celeste will offer out her hands. Like,
Here you go.
Yes. The magician should hold it.
wizard. But yes. Yes, I'm going to be pedantic about this. And then she's just gonna head off.
Okay. Yeah, nothing really happens except for the tentacle like wraps its or the tail like wraps itself around the sphere. And then it like coils around itself and just kind of rests there.
Man, I've heard of a wizard that would have a field day with you. Looking at the tail.
It's like it stops quivering for a moment
Hmm.
and then returns to quivering slightly. So, the three of you are in this clearing. What do you guys want to do next?
Guess we should keep moving. I mean, this path has to lead us to where we're going, right? If we keep going the wrong direction, it'll never end. So we have to move somewhere.
I mean, we got a couple options here, it looks like. Is there a wind blowing? I'm stuck on this weather element.
Pepper becomes a meteorologist.
Looks like tonight's going to be a cold wind coming in from the west.
And I'm in hell. Oh, maybe that's why it's such a cold day. Back to you, Bob. Okay, so you're hung up on the weather. What do you want? What are you trying to figure out about the weather?
Is there a cold breeze? Is there a cold breeze coming from some direction?
There is. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
16.
You, as you're looking around, you see a small amorphous, like roundish frog lizard thing kind of waddling through the snow. It has a very poofy coat on. It's got very large orange horns. It's got a small barrel on its hip and a mug in it. You recognize this thing as a breeze. It looks very cold. And they are commonly found in the Feywild.
What is happening?
There's a cold breeze coming your way.
Okay. 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 Molly's short circuiting a little bit. Okay. Y'all,
Gracie
there's
got
a
it.
breeze
Sorry.
coming this way. Guess we should go that way.
This way?
Wherever way the breeze just came from.
Yeah, the breeze doesn't seem to stop. It kind of like waddles over to you all, holds up a like a wooden mug, cheers you, and continues waddling on down the road into the forest.
Was the
Safe
mug branded in
travel.
some way?
Yes, it said Snarwilds on it.
I need to find that place later. I'm going to be here for a bit, so might as well. And then I think she's going to peer down and see that Sirith has just went wildly one direction and follow.
Yes, I'm following the breeze.
The way the breeze came from?
Or the way
Oh, look,
or the direction the breeze is going.
We were supposed to
That-
go the way it came from. Okay, well, I
This
guess.
must be its house.
You guys said you were following the direction the breeze was going. Right?
Yeah, there we go. Sure. Yes. I didn't expect the breeze to be a frog, so yes.
Yeah, it's like a blue-skinned like frog with a long lizard tail behind it. He's got like a really comfortable looking snow coat on, little pitter-patter feet that are just kind of like plodding through the snow. Yeah. And it's a breeze. He seems a little cold though,
Poor fella.
but he does proceed further into the forest. Do you want to follow him?
When you say further into the forest, are we looking at the map as in like north of where we are?
No, you guys aren't on the map yet.
Just kidding. We're moving over to that. I would like to go to where the map is and follow that direction.
Okay, so you follow the cold breeze drifting softly through the winter forest. And before long, you find yourselves right over here on the map. Not over there on the map. But you find yourselves on the edge of what looks like a crumbling, frozen over ruin. You see there's a tall gazebo to the north of you. And further along, you see a very ornate looking palace that was very clearly a royal residence or court of some kind. As you all arrive here, this roundish frog lizard thing kind of like teeter-totters. It doesn't actually move. It just kind of like weeble wobbles around in place and holds up the mug to Xerath.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink from that. What do you want?
He just like
Do I take it?
he just kind of like pushes it toward you. Keep in mind this frog lizard is like 1.5 feet tall.
I take the mug.
As you take the mug, the cold breeze turns and waddles off into the underbrush and out of sight, leaving you with a wooden tankard.
Huh. Is there anything in the tankard?
No, there's nothing in the tankard.
Well, that frog obviously knows to pay respects to this pure being as he keeps the mug.
As you
Well
keep
done.
the mug,
Yeah.
as you're examining it, you kind of like flip it over, and on the bottom it says "for the poor."
Oh,
That would hurt my feelings if I knew how to read.
weren't you reading the contract earlier?
Wait, weren't you the main one reading the contract earlier?
And did you write a contract?
Just let me get out of being insulted.
Go ahead and give me an insight check and deception check, both, Zereth, please.
Oh, you want me to insight and deception myself?
Insight and deception.
Insight?
Okay.
12. Deception. Natural 20?
It's very clear. It is incredibly easy for you to lie to yourself. You successfully, you know without a shadow of a doubt that obviously this mug is not meant for you because you're not poor. You never could be poor, and it's a shame that the cold breeze misallocated his most valuable resources in your direction.
Yes, indeed. He must have been so poor. He gave me his only thing out of respect.
Or maybe they spell poor as in P-O-U-R different here in the Feywild.
I like that.
Maybe they don't know how to spell.
Odd or even, Pepper?
Even.
Yeah, it was spelled P-O-U-R for the poor.
I do not. I did read that wrong, didn't I?
Okay, so you all find yourselves in this open area of the forest, far more open than what you have been walking through previously. Winter's hand lays heavy upon this courtyard, and a frigid wind whistles across the desolate scene. Up on a rock, you see a similar creature to the cool breeze, but it looks like a gecko of some kind of whistling, and you realize this is a frigid wind whistling at you. Ice covers the tranquil water, its smooth surface unbroken, save for the occasional grasping hand of a frozen fey courtier. Colorful gazebos lay in ruins, threatening to add more of their remains to the growing piles of crumbling pillars. Where do you want to go?
Alright, guys, do we want to go west or south?
Are you
Are you having a
having a
stroke?
stroke?
In the Feywild, north isn't south, and south isn't north, and west isn't west, and west are north. So if you say it's the same thing, it can't change up the path on you.
Have you been in the
You g-
Feywilds before? You seem
You
to
guys
know a
hear the
lot.
whistling stop, and the gecko is as confused as as the rest of you.
I would like to roll a medicine check to see if he's having a stroke.
Okay.
17.
Zereth, go ahead and give me a stroke check, I guess. Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, we're about to give him a stroke.
How many strokes do I do before I finish?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Say it like that.
I got a 7, so 7 strokes.
You're having a mild stroke in public.
It's okay. I forgot to eat my berry. I'll eat it now. Oh, that's better.
I hate it here. I hate it so much. I don't know why.
I was
do this.
having brain freeze, so I couldn't think straight.
Feywilds are wild.
Yeah, they are.
Feywild's gone wild.
You guys have two options. You can go north toward the gazebo or east through the forest and to what looks like a ford that has been frozen over with ice flows.
Pepper, Celeste, you choose. You wait. We should split up. Pepper go north.
Yes.
Celeste go right, and I'll wait here to see which one's safe.
Okay, that doesn't seem like the best idea.
Right. But sure.
Is there anything up here?
Hey,
I'll
you guys
use
got I'm watching you.
All you see is a bunch of rubble and detritus. There's a path branching off, but it seems to go deeper back into the forest, away from the courtyard.
I don't know that this is the best way. It just kind of circles back, but there's
Y-
stuff up ahead this way. A lot of water.
Yeah, you can actually see like crumbled pillars half submerged in the water, along with what looked like frozen courtiers or noble elves that have been frozen solid, half submerged in the watery ice as well.
Well, shucks, there's frozen folks up here.
I like
I'm
that.
coming back. I don't like by myself. Celeste, where'd Celeste? Did you send her away?
Yeah, she went to the east.
Celeste, what are
Okay,
you
well,
doing?
So she went about halfway down, and she was just investigating what was in front of her.
You see kind of the same situation. You actually see a path that leads to the south that leads further back into the forest. But to the north, as you get closer to that ice flow, you realize that with enough with the right circumstances, you could actually leap from ice flow to get across the fjord.
Okay, so she's gonna go through and come back and say, okay, so there's a path that kind of just leads us back to the forest, but there are also a bit of ice that I think if we time it just right, we could get across.
sounds better than the other way, because that's just a bunch of frozen people in water.
Mm. Does Celeste
So,
see any frozen people in the water around where she was?
Perception check.
That is an 18.
An 18. You
Yeah.
As you look closer at those ice flows, you realize that they are actually broken off parts that have kind of collected in the unmoving water, but they're like
Mhm.
broken chunks of the frozen individuals.
Gotcha. So, yes and no. They're not around the ice. They're kind of like popsicles.
Popsicles? People popsicles?
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's better than becoming the popsicles. So she's
Fair
gonna do
point.
this little balance gesture with her hands, like weighing the options.
I guess let's go Celeste way.
I guess that might be the best way.
Celeste's hair flips and then confidently walks up to the edge.
We got this. Oh
Okay.
my.
Are you trying
You know
to
what?
are you going to attempt a crossing?
Yes.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics?
For all of us?
Uh, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
This is going to be great. She has a
Is there
+0 to both
is
of
there anything on the other side
them. It's a nat 20.
that
Oh, nice.
like you could stick something to?
Well, other than the ground of embankment, not really.
That's fine. I will shoot my web at the ground so I have an anchor as I get myself across.
Hold up. Did you just say you're gonna shoot your web?
Yes.
Where is this web coming out of your body? I need to know this immediately before we continue.
I don't. La
My,
la 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 la.
my wrist.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your web shooter that is similar yet legally distinct for legal reasons. You fire this out of your wrist and latch it to the opposite bank.
Yep. So just in case I fuck up, or if it helps me get across, I have a steady grip to it, which is called pull yourself. You project a line of web at a point you can see within 30 feet, pulling yourself to that point in a straight line without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, so you're just gonna yoink yourself across the ice flows.
Yes.
Okay. Celeste and Pepper, you just see Xerath do all this.
Did you know he could do that? Because I didn't know he could do that.
I've never met this man before in my life until just this, until, that tavern all the way back there.
He's an interesting fella.
Celeste nods
Okay.
and then proceeds
All
to
right.
cross.
All right. Celeste got a nat 20 on her athletic check.
Mm-hmm.
Pepper, did you want to try an athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, I have advantage, and I was just trying to see if that's like if I'm raging or if I just have it, but I can't tell.
Celeste, with a
Uh,
nat 20, you're easily able to get across without a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna
The advantage might
hope
be
the
for
best.
grappling, because that's what it is.
Oh, you're right. That's what it is. Okay. Well, I got a
'Cause that-
22.
Nice.
I'm assuming that means I made it across.
You're the only one who failed with the 22. Somebody had to fail.
Bummer. Oh no. Is Axis dead?
You broke them.
Oh
No.
no.
Sorry, I
Oh.
didn't see what you got. Yeah, you're easily able to just like boom, 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 boom. Pepper, as you leap from flow to flow, you actually kick in the head of somebody that clearly didn't need their skull, but on the
Sorry
rebound,
about you.
say what?
Sorry about you.
But without further trouble, you're able to make it to the other side.
Excellent.
From where you're standing, you see what looks like a mostly intact gazebo with a door slightly off guard, and to your left, you see a fallen tree that has created a bridge across the river, uh, and the frond of which is like half submerged in a small pool of water. So you've got the gazebo, the path north that looks like a frozen over cobbled street. Also, directly north of you, you see what looks like a cave that leads into the mountain. Like it leads under what looks like a small mountain. But from this vantage point, you're incapable of seeing further into it.
Well, where do we want to go?
We can keep going north, I guess. What does the orb's tail say?
Nothing. It's kind of nestled safely around the orb.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So for podcast listeners,
Yeah.
Xerath has decided that he wants to go north.
Yeah, Xerath has just doot himself to the north along, passing the gazebo and the fallen tree. And Xerath, as you step out onto the frozen over cobblestone path, you hear on the wind what sounds like a howl. And you hear from inside the cave, "You may ask a single question before seeing yourself away from this temple." And nothing else. With that statement, you can also hear like a low growling sound coming from inside the cavern.
I'm so worried I'm going to ask a question. They told me to ask. I can, if, no, I will avoid asking questions. No, that's also a question. Pepper, I know you heard that voice.
Did I?
No, to ask a question.
That was your single question. By all means, see yourself away, lest you feel my wrath.
Who's he talking to?
That was your only question. I'm gonna hide.
What are you going on about?
That
Uh,
must have been a pure stroke.
after the series of questions, you all hear a low, ominous growling uh, emanating from the cave. And upon hearing this sound, you see a large, white, furry something emerging from the cave.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, big doggo.
And so what you see is this massive, pure white direwolf. Following along behind it, you see two more appear as well.
Of course, they have one for each of us.
Just step into the gazebo here.
This tall from paw to very proud standing crown. This white direwolf kind of snarls at all of you. "I said one question, and then I got several. I am Pandora the White. You have broken my rules. If you wish to pass, you will have to defeat me and my companions in combat."
Okay, but
We
only
had questions.
Pepper asked the questions. I didn't ask my question. My question will be, will you take us to the Snow King so we can trap him inside an orb?
She snarls and snaps at you, and she says, "I said one question, not one question per person."
You really didn't specify that. I feel like in the Feywild, you gotta be very specific.
You see Pandora kind of pulls away, and she like looks, and like she's looking at her two companion wolves, and they're kind of muttering. They start muttering back and forth between themselves. Is there anything you guys want to do at this important juncture?
Maybe we tame them, guys? What do you think?
Tame them? I don't think those are tameable.
You can break anything with a will.
Don't
Celeste
think
pointedly
so.
takes a step away from Xerith. Off of that.
Oh. You want to go this way? Yeah, Celeste? Okay.
Just gonna hide in the gazebo.
There's also the tree across the way. We could just not take the path filled with wolves.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna come after us. We made them mad.
Well, they did only say if we try to pass them, they'll attack. They didn't say we couldn't go a different way.
Should we ask them?
No, I don't think they like
No.
questions very much.
That's true. We apologize for offending you. Okay, go, 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 go.
Celeste goes across the tree.
Oh, look, a path.
So if you guys are trying to go off to one side, go ahead and give me a group stealth check.
these. Oh wait, that's the right roll. No, don't be a good roll.
13.
Oh, natural 20.
21. Yes.
Or natural 20 for 28. That's my third nat 20.
Whoa. 28?
Yeah, 28. That's wild. Celeste, you trip and fall forward into the upper boughs of this fallen tree, but you're able to remain undetected. Pepper, you and Xerath are able to basically meander across the tree trunk without any kind of trouble. By the time the three of you are across the fallen trunk, you could look over and you could see that Pandora and her two wolf companions are looking around wildly, trying to find where you all went.
Just stay real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this way. Suspicious. I don't. Just don't.
Just don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
We can crawl through this bush unless something that's out of the wall tells me not to.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me a.
Find 'em.
You guys are actively trying to move and hide. Okay. All right. So that's going to. Let's do one more group stealth check.
All right. Hey, 24.
Nat 20.
Jeez.
13 again.
Celeste, you're you're contributing virtually nothing to this other than a soft background music. Xerath and Pepper, you two are able to sneak away, and during this process, you're kind of keeping your eyes on Pandora and her companions. But as you move away, you realize that they are moving away and out of sight back into the cave.
All right, so Pepper, I think your choice is now our only option.
All right. That's not the worst choice in the world.
Okay.
Well,
So we just gotta hip
hopefully.
hop across.
Should we maybe use
Athletics or acrobatics to get across the fallen pillars in this water.
Hey, 22.
Okay.
Oh no.
Celeste is going into the water.
So is Pepper.
So
Yeah, Pepper got a nat 1.
can I help them by shooting across my web as a rope, and so they have something to hold on to?
Absolutely. As you fire your web back, it attaches directly to Pepper's face, dragging her
Pepper.
forward into the water face first. Celeste, you are caught between the two, and Pepper's nat 1. As she's pulled into the water by Roy's webbing, you also lose your footing, falling into the frigid water.
Hey, blame Roy. I don't know who this Roy fellow is.
Oh yeah, Xerath, sorry. Look, it's Roy behavior, okay?
Well, he didn't aim it at them. He aimed it to help them.
You didn't specify. You just said aim.
Did say to help.
So I'm just going to
So
put
we're in the
myself-
water
You are
now.
helping her. I mean, the webbing is still attached to Pepper.
All right, Pepper,
Oh,
I'm
God.
pulling.
Ow. My face.
Okay, Celeste will go through and grab onto the webbing.
Ow. That's my face. Pull faster or give some rope that's not attached to my face. I guess this is all muffled.
I hear what you say. Pull harder. Okay, strength check. Natural 20.
Jeez.
Okay, that's a fourth nat 20.
You guys just. I hate this. Xerath, you just without much effort pull your webbing back. It slurps back up into your wrist. Celeste and Pepper, you find yourselves on the other side of the embankment, cold and frozen, but somehow unaffected because of the burberries that you ate earlier.
Is my face all red? I feel like it's all red.
It's got like spider webbing, like marks where it like had vacuumed to your face.
I'm gonna use some
It's,
water to try and scrub it off.
it's never looked better.
Oh, well, that's good.
Celeste is going to be like, let me just have another one of those Burberry. Because she's Celeste does not like being this cold.
Yeah, I mean, you pop another Burberry, and it's very clear that whatever cold was previously beginning to creep into you is pushed off a little further.
Hey Pepper, eat another one of those Burberries.
Hey, my face hurts. Will it help with that?
I
No,
don't
but I
know
do have
about the
cream that
face,
helps.
No, thank you.
but it'll help with the cold.
I'll eat the Burberry.
It has no visible effect on your face, but it does make you warmer.
That's toasty.
So which way we want to head back now? Do we want to check this building? Do we want to just go straight across? Do we want to go sneak attack the wolves?
Why was that last one an option?
Well, they made you guys fall in the water. So I didn't know if
I
you wanted
don't
revenge on the
think
wolves.
it was them. I have my suspicions, she says while going up the stairs.
Be careful, they're icy.
As you dexterity saving throw.
I have
This is
advantage
serious
on that.
behavior.
It didn't really do much to help me. I have an 8.
Yeah, Pepper, you go to step a foot down on one of these steps, and your whole foot just slides directly to the right and off. You go tumbling back down. Xerith and Celeste, you guys are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as Pepper falls on top of you.
Can I try to catch her?
Yes!
All right.
I need you to be descriptive in this visual because Xerith is small. She is a Goliath.
She's like 7 feet tall.
He like plants his feet, like bracing himself and like opening his arms so she falls into his arms and tries not to fall backwards when that happens.
I'm
Like,
going to regret
arms
this.
open wide.
I'm going to regret this. Strength saving throw.
Right. I got my +0.
Watch him get a nat 20.
19.
You manage for the briefest of moments, one glorious moment, you manage to hold Pepper completely suspended in the air. With all of your strength, you hold her before inertia catches up and she smashes you down into the snow and ice. You do successfully catch her, but the payoff is negligible.
Do I still get hurt?
Yes,
How much?
4 points.
4? Okay. Don't worry, I cut you.
Thank you so much. Oh, your nose is bleeding. That's not
That
good.
happens every now and again.
Oh,
The
that
cold
don't
really
sound
dries
fun.
it out. Well, it's the cold,
Oh, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. We need to get rid of this Winter King. Maybe let's not go up the stairs. That was foolish of me.
Okay. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Don't
suspicious.
be suspicious.
Don't be
Don't be
suspicious.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Are the wolves
suspicious.
still there?
Celeste is gonna be
No.
excited.
You do see a strange looking orc woman in what looks like some kind of tribal headdress looking south away from your location.
Oh, where did she come from?
I bet you she is an orc woman who dresses like a wolf to get by the wolves. That's actually very smart.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's a smart lady. Do you think?
After a few
She would
moments,
help
you
out?
actually see her stand up and retreat back into the cave and out of sight.
Oh, she's friends with the wolves. She's got that costume down good.
Oh yeah. Clever. Right, do we want to go
Alright.
right or
I don't know. I expect a king would want to be in that real fancy area if he thinks he's the king of winter and all.
A king could go wherever he wishes. I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
good? I'm good at
Oh,
these. Oh, 11. Of course, when I have
11.
a high modifier, I get the low number.
right? 15.
You are all thrown to the ground as a massive, um, for lack of a better word, a massive frost goblin giant thing proceeds to leap out of the gazebo that you are actually walking towards, along with a just as large bear behind him and in tow. The creature is very clearly regal in nature of some kind, but with long claws and digitigrade legs. It's as if he is made out of frost and snow itself. His cloak is the same consistency of like freshly fallen snow. His skin is ice and spiked with these strips of leather that seem to be holding twigs and branches, not only where his arms are, but it's as if it's creating a scaffolding for the ice to take effect at. He's got long, razor sharp, yellowing teeth with long, pointed ears. And it's very clear that this is a fey creature of some kind, based on the description given to you by Eris on your travels to Mildred's hut. You are now standing face to face with Prince Yorfrost. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
All right.
I guess it's good I got that nat 1 out of the way.
Huh. Pepper, you want to switch and be my 8, and I'll be your 16?
I suppose.
Yay!
Alright, let's see. Celeste got a nat 1, Pepper got a 16, Xerath got an 8. Did you say you guys wanted to swap?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. So, with a initiative of 16, Xerath, you are starting us out. The King of Frostfall steps into the courtyard with a feral, guttural roar. But as he roars at you, it sounds like glass over ice. His elongated limbs and animalistic figure make him a sight of ethereal and deadly grace. His snow-white mane shimmers like ice, and his eyes gleam with intelligence filled from there with rage. He snarls deeply at Xerath and says, "You have trespassed on my land and disturbed my peace, mortals. You will pay for your insolence with blood." Xerath, go ahead and start us out.
Okay. If we
Oh,
trespass.
hang on. Just for clarification, your guys' tokens are medium. That's a 5x5. So everything to this map is scaled. There's just no grid.
All right. I tell the prince, "Ho ho! There's no way we could have trespassed. There are no signs."
Give me
Great
a
sight.
persuasion check.
All right. I got a natural 2 or 3.
He seems somewhat unconvinced.
Well then, option B. I stabbed the bear.
Just stab the
Oh,
bear. Okay.
not the bear.
19 to hit the bear.
Okay. 19 is going
So,
to hit the bear.
so that is going to be Maybe. Hold on. I think something happens when I attack. I gotta double check. Is that only with bows? I think that is only with bows. Okay. So that'll be 6. And I will, since he's within 5 feet of an ally, I get my sneak attack, which is going to be 2d8 poison, which will be 13 poison damage.
How much damage?
13 poison, 6 stabbing.
The bear that came into contact with you alongside Prince Yorfrost immediately goes down hard.
Oh, I told you not
Wow.
to mess with us. A bonus action, I use create web, and I pull myself away at provoking opportunity attack. Oh, I did my job. Good job, Pepper. And that's his turn.
And that's your that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. The very first turn. Hang on, I've got to change my tactics board. 1 second. Didn't realize you were going to go for the bear first, so.
Well, I
Okay.
could not reach the prince. He was on the other side of my allies.
Okay, so Zereth, you have retreated and you are on mostly stable ground. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, just by way of process.
17.
Okay, you're good. Pepper and Celeste. King Yorfrost, sorry, Prince Yorfrost is going to make a multi-attack. He's going to swipe twice with. He's going to swipe twice with his claws. First left, then right. Let's see. Give me a second while I do the calculations. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well,
So we need to get him to eat this orb.
That Celeste currently has.
wait, I don't think that is who is supposed to eat the orb. That is the prince, not the king.
Was that not him?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess, yeah. Forget it.
I think we will just kill and
Okay.
be happy.
Celeste, you're going to take 5 points of damage. 3 slashing, 2 cold. Pepper, you're going to take 8 points of damage. 5 slashing and 3 cold.
All right.
So 5 to you, Celeste. 8 to you, Pepper.
Got it.
And then he is going to immediately turn and in a single leap is going to jump back up to the top of the gazebo. And you see that one of his hands becomes a long icicle. And then that's going to be his turn.
Did they get opportunity attacks for him going out of the range?
Yes, correct. Yes, so it was just a vertical leap for him, but yes, you both would get opportunity attacks.
Okay, I'm going to use my
Let's see.
maul.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Actually, because both of those hit, I'm gonna retcon this. Celeste, you whack him across the head with your staff. Pepper, you maul the crap out of him, and it interrupts his vertical leap, and he falls back to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, ladies, please.
All
Let me know
right.
how much I need to apply.
12.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Wait, was I not supposed to add my modifier? Do you not add your modifier on the
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
opportunities?
I don't think normally you do add your modifier on an opportunity attack, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so then that means Pepper, it is your turn.
All right. Well, being as he was trying to run away, that's gonna make her angry, and she's gonna rage about it. And she is going to take the wolf form, so everyone gets advantage on attacks against him. Or allies do. I don't think I actually get advantage, which doesn't make sense, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17. I lost his AC. Yes. 17 does hit.
Okay. And he will be taking 11 damage. This doesn't say anything about size, but it has the topple feature with them all because it's one of my weapon masteries. So he
Okay.
would need to make a con saving throw.
Okay. He is going to fail that one, I think. What's the DC
Okay.
on it?
10,
Is it over 13?
10. No. Well, yes. Yes, sorry.
Okay. So he got
14.
a 13, so
Okay. So he is prone.
okay.
And I'm gonna also use my fire giant to add a D10 of fire damage on top of that, just to.
Okay.
Oh my god! Extra 10 fire damage.
Good grief. Okay.
I rolled a
Pepper,
10.
calm down.
I'm raging.
I'm going to calmly crush your skull, knock you on the ground, and call you very mean names.
That crow really got to me with the split ends things, and I'm sorry, I'm taking it out on you, sire. And that's it for her.
Okay. Anything else, Pepper?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Celeste, you're up.
Okay. Just for point of clarification,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a situation where there's a Prince Yorfrost and a King Yorfrost, two separate beings. This is the same person. That right?
Insight check.
That is a 13.
That is a 13. It seems you've heard the references of both a Prince Yorfrost and a King Yorfrost. It seems like the title may be used interchangeably.
Okay.
It's reasonable to assume that there's only one Yorfrost.
One frost. Okay. So Celeste is going to make a bold move and go ahead and try to get this thing in his mouth. This orb in his mouth.
Okay.
I should have
While he's
grappled
prone.
him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's prone.
Sleight of hand check.
That is a 16.
You're able to jam it into his mouth like an apple into a roast pig.
All right. And then there wasn't any extra things for that orb. It's just that we just needed to get it in his mouth.
You had to deal with his physical body first, then get the orb in his mouth.
Mm. Okay, gotcha. Do you want me to consider that my action?
We can do that as an object interaction. That's fine. You can still have your full turn.
Okay. And I will go through, and then I will go through and firebolt him. I know this is a ranged attack with Pepper's deal. Do you want me to just do a straight roll?
I'll say that because he's prone, yeah, you can go ahead and roll. Yeah, you can just roll it straight.
Okay. Because I know usually range at close proximity is disadvantage.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I was.
yeah. You're good.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 just hits. You need it. Hits. Meets it. Beats it. His armor class is 14. You need a 14 to hit this guy.
Alrighty. For 10 damage.
Okay. Jeez, you guys are chewing this guy apart. Okay.
I have split ends. It's upsetting.
You just hear a voice on the wind. You could fix that, sweetie, instead of making him another one of your split ends. Ugliness is not a permanent state of being, my dear. You should come
Why
to my
is she?
salon.
Why is she following me?
Okay, Celeste, was that? Do you have anything else you wanted to do?
I think she's gonna take it up. I know this might be a dumb thing, but she's gonna step out of his range
Okay.
while he's prone.
Yeah, he's prone. It's yeah, he's still trying to recover from the whooping he's continuously receiving.
Yep, she's gonna move herself, and that'll be it.
Okay, Xerath, you're up.
All right, he's going to move up. He's going to aim his bow and shoot at them.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 is gonna hit, yes.
Okay. Let's see. 7. Okay, we're gonna re-roll that first. See if it gets any better. It does. Okay, so it'll be 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
13 poison and 9 piercing.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so as you retreat up the steps, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. Hey, 24.
Okay.
Oh.
You are able to dodge out of the way as this massive statue of what is very clearly a female Fey royalty of some kind. A very large charger, like a massive draft horse, like a war horse, Clydesdale size, comes leaping out of the statue itself and clatters onto the ground next to you. Pepper and Celeste, you see the body of Prince Yorfrost kind of crack and shatter and then collapse to the ground before the ice, twigs, sticks, and everything kind of melt into the ground. He disappears, and Xerath, you see he reappears atop the horse itself, and armor appears to like grow out from the horse itself, and you can tell that as Prince Yorfrost mounts this horse, the horrific visage that he previously had vanishes for just a moment, and for a split second, all three of you see what appears to be a regal-looking snow fae, like a winter fae of some kind, sitting astride a warhorse before that horrific visage returns, and his wounds kind of heal and seal all along his body. Phase 2 has started. The boss music changes.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, I went to the wrong spot, people.
Use your web.
Oh.
Use your web.
Oh, you're right. I do have my bonus action. All right.
Xerath, you still Oh no, you did deal damage. Yeah, so that was in reaction to your attack. So yeah, go ahead.
How far is Celeste away from me?
Let's ruler this. Like
30
about
feet.
when. Yeah. Yeah.
Bless up your
Okay.
face.
5, 10. I web away, so there's no opportunity attack.
You web away, so you shoot it back behind you and pull yourself away from him.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's where I will be like, thumbs upping my people. We got this. He is on a horse, of course.
Of course, a horse.
Okay. Let's see. So he actually, Prince Yorfrost is going on his turn to hold up one hand, and three icicles appear in the air above him. One pointing at Xerath, one at Celeste, and the third one at Pepper. I need you guys to roll dexterity saving throws with advantage because you can see it coming.
Okay.
Oh, good. Dice, do not let me
21.
down
So I got
now.
11.
17.
Xerath got a 17. Celeste got an 11 or a 5?
11.
11?
11 with a.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Pepper, you got a 21. All three of the spikes are all three of the icicles are going to hit. All three of you. Hang on 1 second. Where's my D10? Xerath, you're gonna take 8 points of damage. Pepper, you're gonna take 8 points of damage. Celeste, you're gonna
What
take
kind?
10 points of damage, and you are pinned to the ground. So you've got like this icicle like spears through your leg and like buries itself in the ground, pinning your leg in place. So you are immobilized.
Mm,
What kind of damage
gotcha.
was it?
Frost.
Frost. Okay. Oof.
And then that's going to be his turn as he retreats further up onto the pedestal next to the statue of the female Fae. As he does this, you see a few of the cracks in his body that were not previously sealed initially. They kind of reseal, and you realize that something is healing him. Pepper,
Uh-oh.
it's your turn.
Can I get any sort of vibe on what's healing him? Like, is it as he moves closer to the statue?
Arcana check with an insight.
Okay. Oh boy. Insight first. Great. A 9. Yeah, that's about right for her. A 3
Okay.
for Arcana.
You can tell that as he gets closer to the statue, it might be the statue itself that's healing him, but you don't understand for sure or how, why or how.
This fandangled magic stuff. Wait, where's the ruler? Oh, he's only 25 feet away. I have a movement of 55. Here I go. Oh, yoink. Do I need to do any sort of like dex save or throw to like get across
No, you're good.
the wall? Okay. I'm gonna go charging up and say, "Hi, horsey. Is this your boyfriend? This is kind of weird that you just showed up, but I'm gonna have to kill him. Sorry." And I'm gonna try and attack the prince on the horse.
Okay.
23.
23 will hit.
And 12 damage. I think was that Maul a nat 20? It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay. I think that's it for her.
How much damage did you do?
12.
Okay. As you hit him directly, it seems like your physical damage dealt quite a bit more than it did last time. And as the head of your maul hits him, like part of his rib cage cracks, shatters, and falls to the ground.
Oh. That's not normal.
Critical strike. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, just beat them. Beat him up. He's falling to bits.
Okay.
That's it for her.
Celeste, at the beginning of your turn, you are still pinned with that icicle through your thigh into the ground behind you. But all you hear is a soft pattering over snow and a oink, 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 oink. And you look behind you and you realize that a cold breeze is coming upon you. You see this round frog with a brand new mug, and he just kind of like wait, 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 moves up next to you and holds the mug up to you.
Object interaction, take the mug.
Yeah. As you look in the mug, you realize that there is what appears to be a healing potion in the mug.
Okay. So she's going to go through and 100% drink that healing potion.
Okay.
I've always liked a nice breeze.
It's not a nice breeze, it's a cold breeze. Celeste, go ahead and roll a d20. Sorry, a d12.
Okay. A d12. Okay, give me 1 second, because I was about to do the usual. That is a 4.
4? Okay. You gain 4 hit points back. The cold breeze uses its legendary action to roll its way across the this small stepping area and rolls up next to Pepper. Its tiny little webbed feet are in the air. It has ended its roll on its head. Celeste, it's your turn.
Okay, so she cannot move because this is essentially the restrained effect.
Yes, but you can tell that it wouldn't take much effort to to either pull yourself off of this icicle or break it. It's not like strong ice.
Okay. Would it take an action to do so? Out of curiosity.
We'll call it a bonus action if you want to try to.
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be a strength check.
Okay, strength check. I'm gonna assume she's still there. On a 6.
On a 6? No, you pull yourself free of the icicle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I would have just had to enroll a nat 1.
No, the
to still
DC
be
was
on
5.
it.
The DC was 5.
Okay. All right. So she is going
No, so
to
as you
go.
pull yourself free, you realize that the icicle itself was no stronger than an icicle that you would see hanging off the side of a house. But the reason it pierced your leg the way it did was because it was razor sharp.
Gotcha. So, Celeste is going to move herself where she's like pretty much like centered on him. And she's going to go through and cast a 2nd level magic missile.
Okay.
Which does not require me to roll to hit. So I'm just trying to remember how many. So 2nd level means I think 4 because she originally gets 3.
Yeah, it starts with 3 and then it's a +1 per spell level.
1. Okay, so let me go through.
What level did you say you were casting it at?
2nd.
So you'd have a total of 4 darts.
Right. So first one's 5 damage. Then the second one's 4 damage. Third one is 2 damage.
Get him, get him.
And then the last one is 5 damage.
Good gravy.
So total is 16 damage.
Okay. And that's force damage?
It is Let me make sure. Yes, it is force damage.
Okay. So as each of those darts impacts his skin, you realize that it's seeming to do massive damage, more so than even your spell had been prepared to do.
Mm-hmm.
He takes 32 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that will end our turn.
Okay. At the top of initiative, I need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Mm.
4.
17.
Excuse me. Nat 20.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on. That's not quite big enough. There we go. Okay. The Okay. Zeroth got a 4, Celeste got a 17, Pepper got a nat 20. A furious, blindingly cold snowstorm begins to whip up around Prince Yorfrost. Zeroth, you are immediately rooted to the ground. You're like from your ankles down are like frozen to the floor. Pepper and Celeste, neither of you are affected. I need everybody to take 6 points of frost damage.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay, Zeroth, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot this guy. Uh, uh, that would be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Yep. Probably re-rolled that, but I want to see what my other dice look like. Yeah. So it'll be 6 plus 9, 15 damage.
15 points of damage. What type of damage is it?
6 poison, 9 piercing.
Your piercing damage is physical, right?
Yes.
And you said that was 9.
Yep.
How much poison? 3. You said
6.
6. Okay. All right. The piercing aspect of it seems to deal much more damage than the poison does. Your piercing did 18 points of damage, and then your poison damage on top of that.
Okay.
Uh,
I would
go ahead.
I would then use my create webbing, and I'm going to use manipulate object. I'm going to shoot my web and pull at the statue.
Pull the
It
statue.
might not do. Yep, might not do anything because it might be too heavy, but he's
It
just gonna
does
pull it
latch
to
onto the statue, and go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. That sucks. 10.
Even with a 10, you can tell that it is not. With enough force, you could topple this statue. Not
Okay.
alone, though.
Hey, guys, I'm kind of stuck, but if you come here, you might be able to help me pull the statue down.
Do we want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
My feet, I can't feel my feet. That's my turn.
Okay. Prince Yorfrost, kind of. You see that he holds both of his hands up, and two, like, orbs of frost appear in his hands, and you realize that he is what is sustaining this storm. The two orbs of of frost in his hand seem to uh, they seem to be associated with two orbs of frost that burst into appearance in the statue's hands as well. Yeah, if you got essentially the snowstorm is affecting everybody at this point.
Hmm.
But you see that that Prince Yorfrost is performing some kind of ritual associated with the statue. He is going to regenerate some health. Some of the wounds on his body recover, the cracks resealing, and you realize that he is still healing. But that's his turn. Pepper, you're up.
Um,
Pepper's dead.
if I am I dead?
No,
Can you not hear me?
no, no, you're fine. You're fine.
That winter storm got real bad real
Yeah,
quick.
real bad.
Oh no.
If I move around to here, were you trying to stick webbing to the statue? Like, is it something I could try to pull on to help with? Or were you
Yeah,
just investigating it?
Oh no,
I
he
have
shot
webbing.
the webbing. There's like a rope of webbing attached to the statue in his hand, right?
Would I
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
would I be able to like grab it from where I'm standing to try and yank on it?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
From where I'm standing, like, could I jump up to grab the webbing to try and also help yank down the statue?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be an action to do so.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a strength check.
All right. 22.
The statue shuffles forward and begins teetering, but it between the two of you may not be enough.
Ah. Okay. Well, that's it for Pepper.
Okay, Celeste, you're up.
Okay. So Celeste is going to use her action to cast Healing Word on herself
Okay.
because she likes not dying. Maybe. Um, and let me go through. Okay. And then she's going to go through and if I can click myself off of the ruler, she's going to go through and move herself to the steps here.
Okay.
And in her turn.
Okay. The cold breeze is going to roll over and is going to jump up and hold on to the web rope that Xerath has formed. His little webbed feet are like kicking in the air, but he's trying to help.
Oh, I love him so much.
Xerath, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry. I need everybody to take 6 points of. I'm sorry. Constitution saving throw for Xerath, Pepper, and Celeste.
Dirty 20.
Rude. Also rude.
14.
Also rude. All of you are going to take 3 points of frost damage. And then Xerath, it's your turn.
Xerath doesn't want the thing to collapse, so he's just going to wrap the web around his wrist so it stays there. Actually, I don't know. If he just puts more... Let me see if I can do anything else with it. What else can you do? Okay, can he, while he has the rope in one hand on that thing, can he shoot the rope away from here that pulls himself and see if he can use that for extra power to pull it?
Yeah, roll to hit.
What do I roll? I will roll my bow. See if that hits.
Okay.
9.
9. Celeste, what's your AC?
It's a 10.
Okay. The The rope that you fired out, Xerath, lands directly at Celeste's feet. It misses her, but yeah, it did fire out and latch to the cobblestone.
Okay, I'm holding on to both tightly. Okay, take it from there. And both his hands are full, so he can't do anything else.
You guys can very clearly tell that it's not creating any kind of strain. The one that's aimed directly at Celeste is not causing any strain, but the rope that's trying to topple the statue is, there is some resistance there. Prince Yorfroust is going to continue his ritual. It's going to end his turn. Pepper, you're up.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to let go of pulling the rope.
The
Can
cold
I just try?
breeze's feet are just kind of flapping in the air of the blizzard.
Oh, you're doing good, little buddy. You just pull real hard there. Can I just try and kick at him without letting go of the rope?
Yeah, you can
Like
kick him.
Okay, like an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. Nope. Nope, that was a nat one.
You end up
I
kicking the
regret my
cold
life.
breeze, and he goes flying off into the water outside the temple.
I'm so sorry. I need to take psychic damage for that because my soul hurts.
Okay. 2 points of psychic damage.
I deserve that. I'm gonna end my turn before I hurt anyone else.
Okay. Celeste, you're up.
Okay, so Celeste would like, it's probably going to be some wacky shit, but she's going to go through, grab the rope that is closest to her, and begin to pull to see if she can help from where she's at.
Okay.
Get the statue toppled over.
Okay. I need everybody to give me a strength check. Saving throw.
It's
Get
the
advantage on
same.
those.
4.
Hold on, I think
14.
Do I get advantage on that when I'm raging?
I'm gonna
sorry,
say all of you. I'm gonna say Xerath and Pepper both. You can have advantage because you guys have been more invested in it. Celeste, you're
Okay.
a wizard.
Changes it to a
For
12.
the
Yeah.
love of. My
Th-
advantage did not help me.
through the power of friendship, the three of you pull one last mighty tug, and you pull this statue over on Prince Yorfroust. As the statue collapses, it hits his body, dealing 30 base damage, doubled to 60, and his body explodes in a shower of razor sharp ice. I need all of you to take 3 points of slashing damage. But as the statue collapses and Prince Yorfroust's body is shattered into thousands of ice shards, combat ends. And you all are left in the rubble of a ruined Fey temple.
Did he eat the orb?
His head falls to the ground, sorry.
Did he spit out the orb from whenever I shoved it in?
Oh, the orb
whenever
was
he
already in his
prone?
mouth. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his head falls to the ground, and instead of immediately shattering, you see like the life is drawn into the orb from his head. You know that crackly look that like soft ice gets whenever it cracks? That's what his head does. but inside the orb, you can actually see a visage of him inside the orb. It kind of like pops out of his jaw and starts rolling toward the the lake outside of this temple.
Suppose we should catch that.
Yeah. Celeste is going to go grab it.
Okay. You grab it, pick it up. You see that the cold breeze is like paddling through the water back toward the temple. His like hands and his feet has no legs or arms, but his hands and feet are just like going a mile a minute to get him back across the little pond.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
He
Peppers run down to try and help him.
okay. He paddles over to you and he we up out of the water. His
I'm so
snow
sorry.
coat is completely dry.
Oh. That breeze must work real well for you. Huh.
He like rolls over, doesn't walk, he just rolls the 2 feet toward you, and he ends upright and puts both of his webbed paws on your thighs in a hug.
Oh. I'm keeping him. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm keeping him. Also, shouldn't the winter be going away? Do we need to do something else?
Oh no, this will be enough. Thank you. And you see Mildred appears, reforming from the ice shards that were once Prince Yorfroust, and he says, thank you all for eliminating the leadership of this court. I may now fill the void and absorb this court's power for myself. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Why do I feel like we did something wrong?
Celeste internally, are we the bad guys?
All you hear, Celeste, in the back of your mind is Mildred's voice going, "Oh yes, my dear, yes, you are. You just ended a powerful fay. Yes, but thank you all for your service. Here is our contract." And as she like holds both of her hands out as if unrolling a scroll, that bark contract appears and bursts, exploding in a shower of like radiant light. As that spell takes effect and the contract is broken, all of the winterized effects, the snow, the frost, the blizzard that was raging, fades out, and this entire temple is completely converted into a typical hag's swamp. The entire terrain changes as the Feywild is claimed by another more powerful Fey, and the three of you fade. As the three of you are left standing there in this newly formed swamp, what's going through your mind as Mildred kind of hobbles past you, not saying anything, but disappearing inside the temple without another word?
I think we didn't do anything of good whatsoever.
Celeste is like, I'm never leaving my Spelljammer ever again. I swear to God. I will take Hunabark over Hag any day.
To quote Arrested Development, I've made a huge mistake.
And that's where we're
Let's get
going to
outta
end the
here.
adventure tonight. So, thank you everybody for filling in for the Saturday night table. You guys are my ride or dies, like always. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you for coming. Hopefully, you guys had fun. This was kind of a spur of the moment adaptation from a Monster Hunt one shot. So, anybody who listened in, thank you for your time, your patience. Sorry there was no visual aspect, but we should be back next week with our normally planned program and the regular cast.